every good adventure starts with a phone call. Yo, Scott, what's up, buddy? Well, you were my first call, so check that one off. I'm psyched that you're gonna join. And then I'm looking at some mapping right now, and I've got some pretty good idea on like route to how to get in and access some bigger terrain. Let me text you. I'll look at some lodging options, and I'll text you where we should meet up, since I'll pick up those guys in the big trailer, and then we can meet up with you once we're down there and get this sick ride going. You know, road food, or in this town where they don't have any meal options in the morning, we waited until 8. Breakfast burrito place didn't open. General store's not happening today, so gas station burritos for us. That's gonna be an interesting one, but we'll get into lunch sooner than later, I guess. But it's time to get, because it's looking good out. And it's -3.
Little pre-packed lunch here. I always like to take a little hot tea, peanuts, and granola bars. And then this little special creation is true Basque chorizo, little smokies with some custom garlic infused barbecue sauce. Should be just right on the mountain. So we're out here getting ready for a day with some terrain we've never ridden and a zone we haven't been to, but using maps and weather and looking at the right time to hit this, because there's low snow this year, things have lined up. So we're going to go check it out. We're going to go dig into the snowpack, find out what's going on out there. And yeah, it should be pretty sweet. The weather's going to hold for a couple days, and colder temps in the morning with rising temps in the afternoon and clear skies. So good viz, should be able to ride this terrain we've never been on and find out what's out there. Yeah, we're out here today. We're going to check out some new to us zones. Snow conditions this year are pretty low and pretty deep, so it's a chance to get out here and explore a little bit.
Mic check 1 2 3 4. Spero out. Copy. Mic check.
Yeah.
Should we do a quick trailhead check before we get out here, guys?
Absolutely.
Start with our transceivers. Everybody read your battery level.
99.
80.
And I got 70. Everybody go to search. Okay, you guys stay in search. I'll go to send. Should be picking me up now.
Gotcha.
Cool, got me. Sweet. You guys go back to send, please. Put them away. I got 2 signals. You and you. I'm going back to send. Cool. You guys got me on the radio?
Copy, copy.
I was checking out my map because I haven't downloaded onto my Skidoo app. It looks like you have yours on your Polaris app.
Yep, I got mine.
If we just follow this cat kind of, but just head in that direction, we're gonna get off the private property area because it was off to our right, and then we're gonna make it up to that lake. What do you guys think?
I agree. Looks like we got a pretty good draw up through here, and we can kind of avoid that range on the right and get up to that lake.
I think the left, right? We want to get way up to the top stuff, yeah?
Yeah, left.
So let's go in this and then up.
Okay.
If we go rider's right, it looks like it opens up on that next little hill a little bit better.
Yeah, copy that. It looks a little less steep on my...
So we're digging in the snow here. We're up at an elevation about where we're gonna be play riding. So we wanted to get a look into the snowpack to see what's going on. There's no avalanche advisory here, so we're gonna have to do some detective work to see what the snowpack's doing so we can reduce some of our uncertainty about this location and find out if there's an avalanche problem and what it is. Then you just tilt it back and tap. And just like that.
Right there.
And that was 5 from the elbow, and it crossed the column all at once. You can see the line here and across the front. I can inspect, but I can see already
Yep.
and as you just saw, the whole thing collapsed all at once and crossed the whole column. So as we continue, we're just going to have to pay attention to slopes super steep with high consequence and really stop and talk and manage what we're doing before we just get on stuff. So we just did some snowpack tests in our pit. Scott came down using the test slope, no reactivity. And then I came up and landed hard on the slope, and it broke this slab loose. Not alarming to us because we saw the reactivity in our pit, and this shows exactly the same thing. It was an unsupported slope after Scott put a track on it and we dug that hole. So we're gonna test another spot on this, and it's really not big enough to bury you at this point. It's smaller than a D1. Yeah, we're gonna have to tiptoe around and really select terrain and manage our group wisely.
Total mixed bag today. We've got 18 inches of blower pow in some areas, and then got into some wind affected areas out here. It's real firm and set up just with a couple inches of blower on top of it. Riding's phenomenal though. Lots of unique terrain out here. That's one benefit of getting into new zones, is you get to see some different terrain that you might not be used to riding. I think we should drop over this ridge and get down into those foothills and see if we can get into the loaded stuff over there. But this sure is beautiful up here. Wow.
Scott's getting this one first, so fire it up for him. Stepping it up a little bit here.
Me know your body is your weapon. The way you whine, I know you swear. The baddest girl in the world. Just see my girl and woman. Me know your body is your weapon. The way you whine, I know you swear.
Let's go!
The baddest girl in the world. Just see my girl and bring back to dang 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 dang.
Well, yeah. Loading up, getting out of here. 2 days of epicness. You know, we saw some instabilities day 1, and then they stopped being reactive day 2, which was great. So we got to get sendy. And yeah, it's time to load it up. Let's get out of here, boys.
Get out of here. Let's go to. It's a killer shoot.